cannot be perfect. Okay, so you're going, what the heck are you talking about? All right, essentially, this is a lesson in self-acceptance and accepting others. So let's start with ourselves, because it's always easy to point the fingers out there. And I'm sharing this with you because a lot of times when you're an achiever or overachiever, I think that's the audience we kind of have after we kind of filter out the ones who like just to complain about life. I just usually say, if you like to complain, go find another teacher. All right. Anyway, so oftentimes we can be overcritical of ourselves, and I like this phrase: "Gold cannot be pure, people cannot be perfect." And it reminds me of what my teacher said about a great ancient teacher, Lord Krishna, in the Hindu tradition. Lord Krishna said, "A good person is not completely good; a bad person is not completely bad." And we have to think about this in a way where it pertains to us. Like, as we keep achieving, as we try to be a better person, we oftentimes hit roadblocks. And just when you thought, man, I'm working so hard, I'm really focused, then out of nowhere you have bouts of laziness, or what I call lazy assness, right? Or sometimes you say, okay, I'm going to be, as kind, as loving as I can. And then somebody just knows how to push your buttons and you lose it. And what happens? You feel intense guilt, right? Or here's another one. You say, I'm very honest. I want to give people credit where it's due. And then, a certain project at work worked very well. And you worked in it, but you're not in charge of it. But somehow when the boss is watching, you kind of make it sound like, I did it. So in a way, you stole somebody else's credit. Right? And so afterwards you feel so guilty, so bad. And it's a good thing, right? Don't get me wrong. It's good to feel guilty. I know some spiritual teachers say, you should not have guilt. That's pure nonsense. Because without remorse, there's no impetus to change. So it's good that we have that pain. And I'm not going to say, oh, don't have it. Have it. It's good. And just in fact, when you feel it, just going to press it in a little bit so you remember it. But it becomes excessive when you dwell on it. So the key is to realize, okay, I screwed up. So sorry, I messed up. Lord God, I'm sorry. To my teacher, to all the higher beings, thank you. Thank you for letting me be aware that I messed up. I promise to do better. Okay, that's it. Move forward from there. The problem becomes when we just continue to dwell on it. And when you dwell on it, that thought form becomes so strong that it becomes what guides you. And so the more mistakes you make and you keep focusing on it, the more mistakes you continue to make. So I just want to address it from one side to the other. One is saying, hey, I messed up, all right? Now, it's okay. As long as I've learned from it, move on. Make sense? So that's part of self-acceptance. Now, self-acceptance also includes, it says gold cannot be pure, but it could be 99.9% pure. And that means as the soul develops, you develop good qualities. And you should also acknowledge, yeah, I'm better than before. Before I used to get angry and lose it. Now I keep it together a few seconds longer. That's still good. Or before you say, oh man, before I would just lay down in bed and don't want to do anything now, at least I get up and I get things done. It might not be everything I need to get done, but hey, I'm moving forward. Good job. So it has to be both. That's why I love this. Gold cannot be pure, people cannot be perfect. So there's still gold. If it's 99.9% gold and the impurity is a little bit, good enough. Move forward. Now, that's when it comes to us. So that's where it becomes self-honesty, self-acceptance. Right. Now, let me cover this just for a minute because some people, they get so focused on this part, it becomes obsessive. They go, self-acceptance, and that's all they focus on. Oh, I'm good, I'm this, I'm that, and that's all they dwell on, and they go, because I have self-love. It's good to have self-love, don't get me wrong, but to emphasize it too much becomes self-delusion. And unfortunately, again, you've heard me say this many, many times. You see it on the internet. People, everything is like, oh, I love myself. I did everything. I go, okay, that's good. 20, 30 posts later, they're still talking about the same thing. Okay, isn't that a little obsessive? Before you know it, what happens? It's all about worshiping the Trinity. Me, myself, and I. That's it. So that becomes obsessive. Make sense? So true, you have to have self-acceptance. I love myself. I know my good qualities. Self-love also means I know my screw-ups. Call it as it is. It's a screw-up. Don't say, well, it's just one of those moments of whatever. What excuse do people use? Oh, it's a moment of weakness. Okay, take it at that. But at least deep down you go, I screwed up, man. That was bad. Accept it. So I messed up, period. Okay, I've learned from it, move on. Unfortunately, some people look at self-acceptance as, let's just look at the good qualities. There are no bad qualities we need to correct. Then you're totally screwed. Then it becomes self-delusion. Make sense? So I just want to point that out. Gold is not pure, people are not perfect, but you still have to acknowledge the impurity and deal with it. That's it. Then move on. Then you move on to the gold part. You say, hey, I'm a good person, I'm very loving, I'm caring, and then you express it. Make sense? Now, here's the important part. Here's where the difference between self-delusion and proper self-acceptance. From there, we move on to applying this same principle on others. Like how? Well, if I have certain faults, I have certain negative qualities that I'm still learning from, so does every other person. True? Because I don't have a special spiritual VIP pass that says I can mess up and be redeemed, be accepted, be forgiven. But you, oh no, it doesn't apply to you guys. It's just to me. Then that's really self-delusion. Now, look at the sequence. Why is it important to realize that we're not perfect? Because once you realize that we're not perfect, then you can understand why other people can also make mistakes. Without this part of realizing, hey, I'm doing my best to be a better person, but there's still specks of crap that I need to get rid of. You think you're perfect, then what happens? We expect everyone to be perfect. They mess up a little bit, oh man, you give them a hard time. In fact, one of the biggest relationship issues I think all of us have gone through is when a person's angry with you. It'd be your friend, your partner, your parents, your children, whoever, any type of relationship. When somebody's upset with us, what happens? We make a tiny mistake and it becomes a science experiment. You go, what do you mean? They put a microscope on it. Right? You make one small mistake, they put a microscope on it and blow it up. Like, expand it. And then not only do they expand it, what do? Yeah, you're always like this. You go, wait, I just did that once. I know, but I know you're going to do it again. And you've been there? How does that feel? You go, yeah, it's not fair, man. I messed up once or twice, but how come you didn't count the times that I did it right? Exactly the point. Exactly the point. Feels terrible, doesn't it? But if we seek deeper, have we done it to other people? Do you notice when there's someone you love, you just see the gold, you don't see the impurity? If they mess up, no, that's fine, it doesn't matter. True? But when you don't like someone, what happens? You walking around holding a microscope, just waiting for them to mess up. See? True? Next time you do that, ask yourself a simple question. I wonder how that person's feeling when I'm doing it to them. And recall, yeah, when that did that to me, man, that hurt like hell. Exactly. So why are you doing it to someone else? You know what happens though, right? There's this thing called the law of karma, not your opinion of karma. As you do it, watch out, you might as well expect it's going to be done to you sometime in the future. Because why? We have not learned the lesson. Yeah, but they deserve it. Yeah, you deserve it too. That's why it's called the law of karma. Yeah, but they did this, so they deserve me, being critical. All right. The question is this: is it excessive? When you say, okay, this is the mistake they made, you made them realize it. If needed, you reprimand them. The question is, did you wait properly and look at all the positive qualities they have? Or are you just looking at when they messed up and forgot every time they did it right? Something to think about. Again, turn the tables around. When we make a mistake, what do we usually do? Yeah, but I didn't mean to. I didn't really do it on purpose. Yeah, but I'll do better. And then part of you goes, yeah, but I messed up this time. There are many times I didn't mess up. Many times I did it right. Did that go to your head? All right. Again, the law of karma. Not your opinion of karma or my opinion of karma. When somebody messes up and we just press and press, you screwed up, buddy, and didn't think of the times they did it right, and this person's genuinely remorseful, do you have to hit them with a sledgehammer? When they already realize, yeah, sorry, man, sorry, boss, sorry, husband, sorry, wife, sorry, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. I realized it. Once you realize that they realize, that's good. That's good. Forgive, let go. The appropriate punishment, reprimand has been done. Leave it. Now, here's what happens. Listen carefully. You're not going to read this in any book because most books are very loving, very spiritual, very gentle. Here's what happens. If we are completely honest with ourselves, just really, really transparent, even after you let go and forgive, do you keep thinking about them? Yeah, they messed up. That guy, he's such a... Then you didn't really forgive. That's the test. Because people say, I forgave. You really forgave? How come you're still carrying them with you? Of course, in pranic healing, in pranic psychotherapy, it's easy to test. What we do is we test the back heart and the back solar plexus chakra. And we've done this many times. Okay, check your back heart. Ooh, very loving person. Check your back solar plexus. Oh, it's clean. Then we have you think of somebody you're pissed off with. Back heart shrinks, back solar plexus, got pregnant, like stuck out like this. And then we ask you, did you forgive? Yes, I did. You're lying. No, I honestly think I forgave. You're lying to yourself. The energy doesn't lie. I remember many years ago in a class, that's exactly what happened there. Messenger asked for a volunteer. This lady came up on stage. Okay, so you scan. This how you scan, this how you scan, blah, 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 etc., etc. Then he goes, I remember Messenger said, he said, did you forgive? The person says, yes, Master, I forgave. So he goes, really? How come your back solar plexus is so congested? And the woman just broke down. I know, I didn't forgive. Exactly. So this thing, gold cannot be pure, people cannot be perfect. It applies on us. It applies on how we treat other people. But it starts with us. As many good qualities as we have not acknowledged, we've screwed up. Don't dwell on it, but acknowledge it. That way you can be better. And the good qualities, okay, good. Acknowledge it, but listen carefully, don't inflate it. Because that's normal too. Because a lot of this self-love stuff, I love myself, I'm super smart, and that's all you think of, how good you are. Before you know it, what happened? Exactly. Self-delusion. So this is where proper understanding comes in. I know my strengths, I acknowledge them, and I will use them properly. My weaknesses, I acknowledge them, and I'll try to make them better. Done. Any more that you become obsessed of how smart, how good, how pretty, then that becomes what you call pride. Or need for self-significance, because you go, I'm so smart, I'm so handsome, I'm so pretty. How come nobody's acknowledging that? It's true. That's that. Yeah. Then your self-love becomes self-delusion. Same thing. The faults that we have, if we don't acknowledge it, what happens? They get bigger and we fall. If you acknowledge it, yeah, I messed up. I need to make it better. Good. The extreme is also bad. If that's all you dwell about, even though that's 0.1%, the 99.9% is gold, what happens? The more you put energy into it, the higher probability you start making those mistakes again. Make sense? So there is a proper amount of attention you give it. That's for us. Then for other people, use the same scale. Okay, somebody has good qualities, acknowledge them. Hey, man, you did a good job on that project. You know, you were very attentive. That project was a super success. That was a big part because of you. And just give them proper credit. Even though sometimes we feel envious, oh man, I didn't do it. But they did it, give it proper acknowledgement. Or if somebody messed up, you tell them, quoted with kindness, hey buddy, you know, you did a great job, but there's this part, you know, I think it could have been done better. And because of that, blah, 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 and you say it in a kind way, and they get it because you're saying it, not because you want to stick it to them, you want to help them improve. Now, if they take it the wrong way, nothing else you can do. As long as you can sleep at night saying, I did it in a kind way, done. But you should also acknowledge, hey, you did a good job. This part you did good, this part could be better. So if we treat ourselves that way, that's proper self-love. You treat the other people that way, that's also love. I know some of you are going, they're saying, you talk about love, but it's so mental. Yeah, you have to understand it. So what the heck you doing? You remember what Lord Krishna said? A good person is not completely good. A bad person is not completely bad. And when I heard that, I go, phew, okay, I have hope. But at the same time, that hope should also be given as a way you treat other people. If you do it that way, then you can sleep at night and you treat other people kindly. You didn't generate any negative karma. That's that. So it's simple, it's short. I hope you got something out of it. Yeah, all of us are getting better and better. That's why it's called refinement. You're going from caveman to saint. That's a process of refinement. We let go of negative qualities and we accentuate our positive qualities, not so that we can look in the mirror and say, hey, you see how good am I? It's to just say, okay, I'm good at this, I'm good at this. How can I use it to serve others? Otherwise, think about it. Okay, you're the smartest person in the universe. You just sit in your ass, do nothing. What a complete waste. Right? You have all these good qualities. Man, I'm the most organized person. I'm whatever. You know, people like to say stuff about themselves. The question is, that's good. And what are you going to do? Bottle it and sell it? What are you going to do with it? Help other people with it. Otherwise, what's the point? It's like we always say, you found the cure for the most severe cancer, most severe ailment in the universe. And you have the cure. And you go, this thing is so precious. I'm the only person who has it. You lock yourself in a room so it doesn't get lost. That's dumb. Or just downright selfish. Right? You go, oh, I have something that's good. I help myself. Who else can I help with this? And you start noticing is this. The more you share, the more you acknowledge other people's good qualities, the better you feel about yourself. Try it. Look for tomorrow or today. Look for at least 5 people. Compliment them. Don't BS, okay? I mean, really mean it. Like, hey, you know, that shirt looks good on you. Or you did a good job on that project. Or you say, hey, that was very kind of you to say that. Or your voice is very soothing. Whatever, something positive. Look for something to praise. Don't make things up. Try it. You'll be shocked at how it changes your perspective from me, myself, and I, and hey, look at me, oh, and all that stuff to, hey, what's good about this person? Try it. And you know the beautiful thing about this? People just like you. People like you. You know why? They can feel and sense you have a good heart. And you don't have to try to win friends. You don't have to do any of that stuff. Just pick 5 people every day. Think of something you can praise in them. In fact, many years ago, and I'll finish with this, Messenger was teaching us a relationship healing technique. And this is part of the February one where I released a DVD with, how to improve relationships. And it's just literally like a company taking inventory. Okay? And you just think, okay, you start with yourself. Okay, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? You start with, okay, I'm good at this, I'm good at that. Okay, that's nice and good. So what are my strengths? Just mention it. Don't dwell in it. Okay? Just say, okay, I'm good at this, I'm good at this, I'm good. Okay. This thing, I'm a total screw up, but that's okay. This one, I suck. Okay, acknowledge it too. And look at it. Okay, the things I'm terrible with, the things I'm not good at, the things that I suck. Okay, try to make it better. Then the other person, let's say in a relationship, you start out with, what can I praise about this person? What's good about them? They're a jerk. Well, that's it. You might as well end the relationship, end the meditation, because you just focus on the negative. Think of the positive things first. So let's another person. You go, okay, they're a good father. They are, they're a good cook, or they gotta be good at something. And put a microscope on those things. Name 5 good qualities. Praise them for it. In a natural way. Don't go sit there and just make things up. Just say, hey, you did good on that. Thank you. Those little things you acknowledge. I remember messages that it's like pouring water on a plant. You make them grow. And then if they do make a mistake, you remember what the Buddha taught. Before you say something, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? If it satisfy all 3, open your mouth and do it kindly. If not, zip it. Try it. So you're doing the same thing, the same lesson here. Gold has impurities. People are good, but they have impurities. The good stuff you praise. The not so good stuff, just let them acknowledge it, let them know it, and then, if needed, help them grow. That's it. Try it. You'll be shocked. So I challenge all of you. Tomorrow, pick 5 people that you're going to meet. Look for something to praise about them with full honesty. It could be as simple as, hey, I noticed you look happier today. Or you can say, I like it that when you're so calm, with this crisis going on. Whatever. Just pick something good. You'll be able to find it. At some point, it becomes what? A habit. Then people will notice, I like you. And you're not doing this trying to be liked. What happens is it becomes part of your nature. You see the good in people. And guess what happens? By the law of karma, they'll also see the good in you. And if you screw up, and all of us will, it's easier for them to forgive and let go and actually support you. That's how it works. I didn't invent the rules. So when I read that Chinese proverb, I go, that's deep, man. So the ones who just joined us, I'll show it again. Gold cannot be pure, people cannot be perfect. But it goes way beyond that. It's what you focus on. Let's meditate. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, to my beloved and respected teacher, Master Chua Kok Sui, Mahaguji Mei-Ling, we humbly ask for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your compassion, purifying light, and soothing healing energy. We thank you for all the great blessings in full faith, and so it is. All right, ready? Put your hand like this. Just be aware of your crown. I am that. I'm not the body, not the emotion or the thoughts. I am the soul. Just be aware of your crown. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am that. The soul, the spiritual self. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit in me. I am a child of God. I am one with God. I'm one with all. There is only oneness. And just be still. Just be aware of your crown and higher. Just allow your consciousness to just expand. Just let the light that is you go in every direction. Take your time. Now imagine all of us, beings of light, are inside the big bright sun looking out into the solar system. Open your hands in blessing. Just say, we are one. Now project a brilliant light through the sun and fill the entire earth. We will do the great invocation. Let's chant Om 3 times. Om, Om, Om. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May God's messenger of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth now. So be it. So be it. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth. So be it. Be still. Just let the energy flow through you. Again, from the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May God's messenger of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend on earth. So be it. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth now. So be it. Now be still and allow yourself simply to be a channel for divine intelligence, divine love, and divine willpower to flood every person, every being on earth now. So be it. Now for the third time, just put your attention on a brilliant light way above your head. Just imagine a brilliant light on top of your head. Put your entire awareness there. The rest will be done for you. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May God's messenger of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center which we call the human race and all the other races, let the plan of love and light work out. It may seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Just be receptive. Here we go. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth. So be it. Now just be still. If you feel something, just let it happen on its own. Let's chant Om 3 times. Om. 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 Be still. Blessings be to all. Maintain your stillness and awareness. Just lower your hands. Be continually aware of that brilliant light and the inner stillness and peace. You, the soul, the spiritual self, are immersed in an ocean of brilliant, brilliant light. Just be still. You, the soul, are immersed in brilliant, brilliant light. You, the soul, are immersed in an ocean of divine love. Be still. Very gently and slowly come back. Very gently and slowly open your eyes. How do you feel? Peaceful? A lot of stuff got flushed out. So when you do the meditation Twin Hearts or the Great Invocation, a big part of that meditation is blessing the earth. So as you bless the earth with divine intelligence or divine light, it passes through you first. So you get the blessing first. You bless the earth with divine love, guess what? It passes through us first. So we get the blessings first. You bless the earth with divine will, it passes through us first. What a deal. So in the process of that energy passing through us to bless the earth, we get our crap flushed out too. As I said, what a deal. The end result, you have inner peace, you have stillness, stronger spiritual connection, and generate good karma. What else do you want? Make sense? So I hope you know, especially the ones who are just joining us, why we do this. We do this 6 times a week unless I'm traveling. And as we do this, there's a short lesson, then we do our meditation, with a short lesson, do our meditation. So we help ourselves grow and evolve. For what purpose? So we can be a better channel to help others. Period. That's that. Let's give thanks. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my beloved and respected teacher, Grandmaster Choa Kok Sui, Mahaguru Mailing, thank you in full faith, and so it is.